Your unfailing love, O Lord, is as vast as the heavens. Your faithfulness reaches beyond the clouds. Your righteousness is like the mighty mountains. Your justice like the ocean depths. You care for people and animals alike, O Lord. How precious is your unfailing love, O God. All humanity finds shelter in the shadow of your wings. You feed them from the abundance of your own house, letting them drink from your river of delights. For you are the fountain of life, the light by which we see. As it says here, it starts with love and the vastness of love. And then it goes to the next level. Faithfulness reaches beyond the clouds. Then righteousness, like the mighty mountains, justice. Now, how often do we go in the reverse order? We often want to begin with justice and judgment when that's the depths of the ocean. And then we want to climb a mountain of righteousness in our own strength and our efforts and our rules. This is how you get to the top. But we get to the top and God's not there. And then possibly we might jump up in the air and occasionally touch the clouds, or the clouds may come down to us and we may experience a fog of God's presence. But that's just a brief experience often in this world. Yet love has no boundaries. It is vast. It's beyond this atmosphere. All of the other things listed, justice, righteousness, faithfulness, those things are confined by things of this earth. And that's why it's so important for us to know our God and know the incredibleness of His love and allow that to be the beginning point for everything else. It says that He is the light that shines, helps us to see everything else. It is from love that we see justice. It is from love that we see righteousness. It is from love that we experience faithfulness. This week, I really don't feel like we're ready to let go of that idea, because our freedom was an expression and is completely provided for us because our God loves us so much. Freedom is at the center of what Jesus Christ went to the cross to provide for us. And Easter's coming up here in 2 weeks. We're celebrating the resurrection of Jesus Christ. That resurrection was hope for us, because everything that we've done wrong, every sin that's been committed throughout the ages went to the grave with Jesus Christ. And when He came out of the grave, He left all that stuff dead in the tomb. Why? Because He loves us. He loves us so much. This is foundational to our freedom. The idea that God is love. And I don't know how often I've heard, yeah, God is love, but He is also justice. Or God is love, yes, but He is holy. God is love, yes, but He is righteousness. Yes, He is all these things. But the one that we need to focus on is love. Because it's only through love that we will understand any of the other stuff. If we try to understand love from a perspective of justice, we're going the wrong way. We're not going to be able to get it. We're not going to be able to understand it. We're not going to be able to apply that to our lives and to the people around us without killing them. Again, going back to the illustration, justice is like the ocean. If we start there, we're going to drown ourselves and the people around us. If we start on righteousness, it's going to be a constant mountain climbing and forcing that mountain climbing on the people around us. Do more, climb harder, work harder, 1 foot in front of the other, keep going, you'll get there. No, you won't. And if it's faith, it's going to be like jumping off a mountain, but guess what? You're going to hit the ground. That's not the beginning of the right perspective. It's not the beginning of experiencing our God. It's not the beginning of having that right relationship. That only comes from love. And then He adds everything else. So we're going to continue talking about what we started last weekend. Continue talking about the foundational idea and revelation of love and God as a loving Father. Because everything that He did, everything that Jesus Christ came to do, and everything that we're celebrating on Easter comes from love. And it is love that will set us free.